Hi everyone, I'm Tom. Today I'm going to be playing Forestaurant. Now this is a cooperative game all about, well, a restaurant in a forest, rather than a forest in a restaurant. And we are going to be trying to serve the various species that are going to come in and try and not scare them too much with, hunters and prey and things. And yeah, I'm going to be playing with a bit of an easier variant. You're supposed to start off with 2 stars covered up by clouds on your menu here. The easier variant, you just start with 1. I will say that I've played this a few times now. I've only ever played with the easier variant and I've never won. So don't think that I'm chickening out on anything. I'm not confident in my success here. I'm going to be playing with Glass Marty over there as a 2-player game, even though this does go 1 to 5 players. It is better when you've got someone to cooperate with because they can help you when it's not their turn. So it is nice to have other players, although Marty isn't quite keen on any of these species getting served. One more thing, you may be shocked to hear that it is a very wet and windy and dreary day here in England, so hopefully you can't hear any of that outside, but if you can, we're in a forest. It could sound like that. So to start the game, we have one customer who is just drawn from the top of this deck and goes into the middle of our restaurant. And then we can get started. So I'll go first. You start off with a hand of 7 cards, and there will be some things I have to do, but basically there is this little table here that tells you start the game with 7 cards. Your minimum hand size is 5. That basically means that you can't go below it, and you need to end your turn with that many cards. You need to keep going until you've got that many cards left. And when I get ingredients, I can have at most 6. So what happens on my turn? The first thing that happens is an event. I draw a card from the top of this deck, and they're all animals with different numbers of animals that are going to be sitting at tables and things. I keep this card, it's a 6, and this means that one of the rows or columns of tables is going to activate and do something depending on what's there. Since these are all empty, I need to spend as many cards as I can. Remember, I have a minimum limit of 5, but I do have 8 cards now, so I can play 3 cards to these tables. So since I can, I have to. So what do I have to think about? Tables can only sit 2, 4, and 6 animals. So obviously I couldn't fit 6 rabbits on this tiny table for 2 there. And there is also a predator-prey interaction in the game. If you place certain coloured animals next to others, then they will get scared. The people that are already sitting there will get stress. And it's not necessarily that they're the ones being preyed on. It may be the predator that's getting stress. And I thought of it as, they're very civilized in this restaurant. So if you sit the prey next to the predator predator can't act on their instincts and are getting stressed from it. So basically that means you cannot sit, well, you can sit these colours next to each other, but if you do, they will get a stress from this cloud track here, which does help us. It lets us draw more cards as we get into the further down sections of it, but it also leads us to losing the game. The aim, by the way, is to serve and satisfy 5 of every species in the game. So let's see if we can do that. So the only thing I have to think about here, I've already got a yellow out. They do not want to be next to the green animals. I will just remember not to put those there. So I have a nice 4 wolves here that would love to sit here. But if I put them there, they cannot go next to blue or green. So I would have to put next to them, more reds, and that would be a shame because I have a nice 6 green for this 6 table here. I think because I've got the 6, I'm just going to sit them there. And the stress is, based on who sits there, who you're seating first. So since I'm seating the rabbit next to the wolf gets some stress. And then, now I could do that the other way around. I could put the rabbit down first and then the rabbit would get the stress, but I'm going to try and solve that. And then for this one, I'm going to use one of these, I think. So let's put some more of these down. So now the events have happened. I would normally get to do actions, but I am already at my minimum, so I can't do the actions. So I'm just going to show you on Marty's turn. So at the end of my turn, so here we are, a little turn order here. So you draw a card from the deck, you do the event, you can perform actions, you discard ingredients if you're over the limit, and you draw as many cards as the highest number you can see on this mushroom track. So I draw one more card. This doesn't mean I'm finished, by the way. Remember I said that you can do things on other people's turns. So if Marty needs some help, I can discard cards to help him. So let's see what his turn's going to be like. He draws a card for the event, and it's row 2 that's going to activate. So this is along here. So he only has to fill one table, and he doesn't want to fill it with greens. That's okay, because 6 badgers. I have to admit, I'm terrible with these animals, so if I'm making a fool of myself, you know, saying the wrong name of things, then that's just going to have to happen, isn't it? I think 2, the deer, they would love to sit there, because they're not going to stress each other out, and I have other deer, which it helps if you have the same species. So now we look at, these are already seated, so now they are ready to order. You know, they're ringing their bells for the waiter to come over. And that means that Marty has 7 cards again. So he can do 2 actions, really. And he would like to get the wolf served because he's already a little bit annoyed that he's had to sit next to this rabbit. But he doesn't have the card to get the wolf served. Well, he does. You can serve them with anything. As long as you don't, you know, if you served him with a blue animal, he would get more stress. But I could serve him with a red animal. That would be fine. I could take his order. But if I wait until my turn and take his order with this wolf, then that stress will get removed. And I want that to happen. So let's serve him. We could use one of these wands. Let's discard that, and let's take his order. Because blues are fine, he's fine with being dealt with there. So we go to this little menu deck here, and we keep going until we find the right animal. And hopefully I don't skip past one. Where is he? What does he want? Wow. There we go, there he is. So he would like some fish and potatoes. And so the menu goes on him, and we know what he wants now. So it could be worth, and I think it is going to be worth, Marty getting some ingredients ready. So we have a limit of 6, don't we? So he needs meat and vegetables. And you'll see, if you use red or yellow cards to get food, you will get meat. If you use green or blue, you'll get vegetables. So since, let's see, I have 6 green and blue. He has 6 yellow, so he is going to get the meat. He is going to spend this fox and get the top 6 ingredients from meat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, he has the fish. So if I can grab some vegetables and get the right ones, I'm okay. So Marty draws up one more card. So I need an event card. And it is 2 again. That's not good. Okay. The deer is ready to be served. What's this guy? Eagle? Duck? Eagle. Doesn't look like a duck. What am I talking about? He hasn't been served yet. His order's been taken, but where's his food? He is getting angry. And the wolf, his order hasn't even been taken yet. He is getting even more angry. Now, if he gets more angry than this, if he gets furious and we need to put another cloud on him, he's already got 2, the clouds go straight onto our menu. If we have to place a cloud on the menu and there isn't a star for it, then we lose. If we have to place a cloud on something and there are no clouds left, we lose. So I have 7 cards again. The first thing I'm going to do is take the wolf's order with a wolf. So one of his stress goes away, back to the track, and let's see what he wants to eat. He would like some chicken and bacon. That is not perfect for Marty. He has the chicken, but he didn't draw any bacon, unfortunately. So I need vegetables, don't I? I think I am going to spend this badger and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vegetables. Hopefully we get some taters. There they are. So I have a nice selection there. I am unfortunately down to 5 cards though, so I'm going to have to stop this turn. And I'll draw another card. Marty needs an event, and it's row 3 this time. Okay then, so row 3 has got 2 empty tables. So this 6 table, blue and green don't mind being next to each other, maybe. This badger should go there. And that's a 4 table. Let's see, yellow does not want to be next to green. Green does not want to be next to red. So a blue would be nice there. Unfortunately, the only blue he has that's less than 4 is this 1. So maybe he should put a yellow here. So he could put the red down. But he probably wants to save the wolf because he could use the wolf to serve this wolf and reduce the stress. Yeah, I think we're going to stick with the original plan. He's going to put the badger there, and we're just going to have a single deer sitting at that table, which is wasteful. And he's run out of cards, so he gets to draw 1, and it's over to me. Once these tables fill up, though, we won't have to keep wasting our cards. Okay, row 6. That has already got people in it, but it's not good. Okay, the rabbit is ready to order, and the wolf is just getting furious now. I need to get meat, don't I? I have 7 cards. I could just grab 6 meat and then discard at the end. Or I could serve the... Yeah, I think I'll save that to serve the eagle. And I'm going to spend this to grab lots of meat. So I'm going to have to discard a lot at the end of my turn. Although I've got tons of eggs to discard, so it's not too bad. So my last action, because Marty can serve the wolf, hopefully he's not going to crop up again. We're not going to get another 2 or another 6. Hopefully. My last action is going to be to serve the eagle in the middle there. But you'll notice that I don't have the fish that he needs. Luckily, Marty, it's not his turn, but he can help. And all he has to do is give up the fish and a card. And the card does affect the eagle's happiness as well. If he played, if I wasn't playing one, if he was playing the same species, then the stress would be reduced. If he plays, though, a green card, he doesn't have one, but if he did play a green card, then that would increase his stress. So in this case, we'd cancel each other out. The only thing that matters is the sum of the numbers on the cards need to add up to 3, but I'm already using a 3. Let's just use this deer. It's not going to annoy anyone. And the fish. So they are bringing the meal. We discard the ingredients. And we flip this over to show that he has been served. We also get rid of the stress because I used the same species. That's the end of my turn. I need to draw 1 card still. And I need to discard down to 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am getting rid of, mind you, if I keep these 2, then I can serve the wolf. But Marty wants to serve the wolf because he has got the wolf card. So let's get rid of the chicken. Okay, 6 ingredients, done. Marty, event, 4. So 4 is along here. So he needs to seat someone that's not red because that would be bad. Anyone that's not red, though, is okay. And we can... Well, he's got the badger that could go there. The badger is the only one that could sit there, actually. If he didn't have any cards that could go there, then he can just ignore it and leave the table empty. But if, say, the wolf was the only person that would fit there, he'd have to put the wolf down and take the stress. As it is, we've got the badger there. And the deer is starting to get annoyed. Her order's not getting taken. She's been sitting there. And the badger here is ready to order. Unfortunately, Marty used his card on my turn, so he's not going to be able to do anything. We draw one card, and he gets a rabbit. Over to me, my event, and it is number 5. So there's one free table. It can only sit 2 people, so it's going to be one of these cards. So yellow doesn't want to go next to green, green doesn't want to go next to red. So blue or yellow is going to be fine. I think this 2 would be quite nice there. The deer over there is ready to order, and the eagle is our first satisfied customer. And now we can see on the player aid that the event is guests are leaving. If there are no cloud tokens, there are no cloud tokens on him, he is completely satisfied. So he comes up to the top of the board there, and that is 3 towards our 5 eagles that we need to serve. There's another one waiting for his order to be taken there. We don't need to fill that gap yet. We discard the menu card. And we do actually get a little bonus. Every time we reach 5, or any multiple of 5 of an animal, we can take a cloud off a star in our restaurant. So that's it. I've got 6 cards, so I can do an action. I think we want to get the wolf served before he gets even angrier. So I'm going to need Marty's help. He can provide me with a wolf card. Unfortunately, I don't have one. So I just need a 1 that's not a blue or a green. We could use this fox. Yeah, let's use this fox. So we've got 4 altogether there. Marty is providing the turkey. I'm providing the bacon. So we can remove 1 stress because we used the right species. And that can get flipped over there. And he is not completely satisfied, but kind of satisfied. I draw a card. And let's look at Marty's event. Number 3. So that's along here. Oh dear. All of these people that we're ignoring get stress. They are getting annoyed that we are not taking their orders, but we can't do it yet. So he could take the deer's order, he could take the eagle's order and reduce their stress. Let's do that. He will take the deer's order, reduce the stress, and let's see what she wants. There we go. She wants some carrots and lettuce, which is brilliant. I'll be able to serve her on my turn. That's the end of Marty's. He draws 1 card, gets another eagle. The event for me is row 5, so the deer is starting to get annoyed again because she's waiting for her food. The warthog, he is going to get annoyed. Oh no, he's ready to order. He's not getting annoyed. And in the middle we have a table of 6. So blue just doesn't want to go next to red. Red doesn't want to go next to green. So not a red or a green. I could put down even more eagles, or I could put down some more warthogs. Yeah, let's do that. I've got loads of their cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 1 action I can take. I think, let's see, we could take someone's order, or we could just serve her. I think let's serve her. So I have a 5 card. There's only 1 deer getting served there, unfortunately. So I can spend the carrots and the lettuce. The stress goes away because I'm using the same species to serve her. And we flip that down. And she is satisfied and ready to leave, although she is only providing us 1 towards the deer we need to serve. I draw back up. See, we keep covering, this 2 keeps covering up. I'm wondering whether I should be leaving it a bit so we can draw some more cards. Marty's event, number 1. So where's number 1? This guy's ready to order. These 2 are getting impatient. So he's got 2 actions he can take. I think he will take this guy's order with this card, so he gets rid of 1 stress. And what does he want? He wants eggs and a pumpkin. Now, it's best to wait for me to serve him, because I've got the stuff. I've got both things, so I'd have to get rid of 2 cards to help. You know, it wouldn't be worth doing. He could take the rabbit's order, but that would cover the stress up again. We do need to take people's orders, though. He's going to use the rabbit to take this rabbit's order. And let's see what she wants. No, that's a fox. There we go. She wants carrots and a pumpkin. Okay, so someone's going to have to get some more veg. Draw 1 card again. It's the rabbit. And my event is number 2. So, oh dear, oh dear. She is getting very annoyed. He isn't getting annoyed. He's ready to order. Now, the customer leaves with 1 cloud on him. He is kind of satisfied, but he's not leaving us a great review. This is like our online reviews of what our reputation is. And he's not left a terrible review, but he's not left a great one either. So he covers up a star, which is bad, but he is counting towards our final score, which is good. If he had 2 on him, only 1 would get placed on one of these, but we would discard the card. He would not count towards our final score, which would be terrible. Okay then, I've got 2 actions I can take then. I think I can wait on serving him because I have the cards. If he starts getting stressed, I can calm him back down. I have cards of that species. None of us have deer cards, which is bad for this one right here because we can't calm her down. I think it would be best to take her order, so not with a red. Could use a fox. Let's use the fox, and so her stress doesn't change, but her order is getting taken. She wants tomatoes and carrots. I'm also going to take the eagle's order. Reduce his stress, and let's see what he wants. He wants fish and bacon. Which, does Marty have that? He doesn't have the fish, does he? Okay, that's the end of my turn. I keep covering up that 2. So I get 1 card. Marty's event is 5. Is that good or bad? I can't remember. So, Warthog's getting annoyed. He's getting ignored. So is this one. But the deer leaves completely satisfied. I think he's going to use one of his actions. One of your actions can be seating guests. Oh, actually, I was going to think of putting a rabbit here because we need to start getting rabbits served, but that eagle would get upset about that. I think Marty's going to keep grabbing some more meat. So he gets 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's good. He did get a fish in the end. And maybe he should serve the eagle while the eagle is happy. And it gets rid of these 2. He doesn't have to discard as many. He only needs a 1 to serve that 1 eagle. So ingredients gone. The eagle's a bit more satisfied. He has to discard down to 6 things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He just has to get rid of 1 of these, which isn't too bad. He gets to draw 2 cards because we are kind of getting, we're kind of starting to spiral a bit. Back to me. My event is row 2. Oh dear. So that's the deer. She is very, very, very unhappy. She has started posting about us online, probably. The warthog still hasn't had his order taken. And this seat needs filling. So we could put a yellow, but that would annoy the rabbit. We could put a blue. That wouldn't annoy anybody. Yeah. Let's sit another, although we don't need more and more warthogs getting served. Let's just put him there though. I think while I can, I'm just going to serve this guy. So he's going to get a stress taken off him. I lose those ingredients. And that's it. I do get to draw 2 cards though. Marty's event. That's row 5 again. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, this warthog, cannot believe what's going on. This one is completely satisfied on the plus side. And this table needs to be filled. So, yellow doesn't want green. Green doesn't want red. Blue doesn't want red. So not yellow or red or green. Not yellow, green or red. Okay, then we're a bit stuck there. I think, see, he doesn't want to annoy the eagle because the eagle's about to leave completely happy. So not green. Can't be red because they're too big to fit on a 4 table. So it's going to be this fox. Number 3 there, that is going to annoy this badger. And let's try and calm everybody down now. Let's take the warthog's order. He's not going to, be calmed down by that, but he's not going to get more stressed by it. Here we go. He wants carrots and pumpkin. I think he's going to take this badger's order before he starts getting annoyed. Let's see what he wants. He wants eggs and lettuce. Does Marty have eggs? No. So somebody's going to have to get more stuff. So he draws, though, 3 cards because we're doing so badly. He gets to draw 3 cards. My event is row 3. Oh, no. The badger just leaving horrible, horrible things online, I'm sure. The fox is ready to order. And the eagle is completely satisfied. Unfortunately, that's not 5. If that had been 5 eagles altogether, we'd get to remove one of these stars, but we're not that lucky. So one thing we have to do, I think, is take that badger's order. Let's put that back and see what he wants. He wants tomatoes and lettuce. Somebody needs to get veg. I am going to grab 6 veg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I've got no lettuce. I have got carrots and tomatoes, though, which could serve the deer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I've got one more action, and it's 2 deer. That's perfect. So, tomatoes, carrots, with a deer. So, 1 stress goes away. She's been served. And that's it for me. 3 cards, though. 1, 2, 3. Marty's event. Row 3. Haven't we just had that? Okay, the badger is waiting for his food now, getting annoyed. The fox is waiting for her order to be taken, and somebody needs to sit at that 2 table. So yellow doesn't want to be next to green, blue doesn't want to be next to red. So not green, not red. Blue, I think that's the only thing that we can fit there. Although it would be nice to serve him with this blue so he would get that taken off him. But it's only a table for 2 anyway. So not green, not red. Leaves blue. Oh no, I'm going to have to sit somebody there. The only person that can sit on a 2 table is this guy, so he's going to annoy the fox even more. If we need to take any more stress, that's it. So who can we calm down? We can calm down the warthog, although we don't have the stuff to serve him. We can calm down... Can't calm down the badger. So I think we need to get some vegetables. Let's grab 4 vegetables. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he wants carrots, so we can serve him. We can serve him. So I need to help out. I have 1. So, but if I played this card, it wouldn't be enough, because 4 doesn't serve 5 warthogs. So we'll use these cards. Somebody's going to have to use more cards, though. So we need carrots and this. I think... So who wouldn't annoy him, as long as it's not red? So we'll use another rabbit, I think. So that's going to take both stress off him, though. Whew. He is ready to leave. So he's gone from furiously posting about us online to actually quite happy. Marty's down to 5 cards now, so he draws up 3 more. And my event, it's 5. So the fox, oh dear. Oh, I thought we'd lost them, but we can do this in any order. So first, the warthog is going to leave completely satisfied. He goes up to the scoring section. We have reached 5 warthogs. We get to take one of these off our stars. And that is massively important because the fox is, still waiting for her order to be taken. She posts something negative, and we need to fill this 2 table. Green would not like to be next to red or yellow, so that leaves more green. I'm going to put a rabbit there or a badger. Let's put a rabbit. Okay then, so I need to take this fox's order. I'm just going to take her order with that card there. 1 stress goes away, and she wants tomatoes and chicken, which we can do. I have another rabbit card. Yes. Although badger. I don't have lettuce. How many cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even if I got the ingredients, I couldn't serve the badger this turn. Let's just serve the fox. So I need this. Marty needs to give me a card to help me out. He'll use a bear. Yep, yellows aren't afraid of bears. So she is getting served. I've just noticed Marty has got too many ingredients. So he would have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He needs to get rid of 3. Let's get rid of all of his duplicates. There we go. So these are used. The fox is a bit happier. And she's ready to leave in pure bliss. Okay, Marty's still got... Oh, it's me. It's me, not Marty. I'm done. I only get to draw 2 cards because I've kind of steered us away from total disaster. Marty is number 1. So, the badger wants his food. The rabbit is ready to order. This rabbit wants her food. Marty is going to grab vegetables because we desperately need vegetables. And we can't do anything about that deer, so he doesn't necessarily need this card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, there's the lettuce. 5, 6, there's more lettuce. Okay then. So, green does not want to be next to red or yellow, which is all I've got really. So I could use the rabbit card to help him. Yeah, let's do that just so the rabbit doesn't get the stress that we're getting rid of. I don't need to provide any ingredients, I'm just helping him with the card. So, stress goes away, rabbit is served, ingredients go away, and he's got 6 cards. It would be nice to get somebody else served. Yeah, these badgers aren't happy at all. Unfortunately, all of his cards would upset the people he's trying to help. And my badger cards would just kind of counteract it. Whereas if we wait for me, if he had a card that wasn't going to annoy green, unfortunately yellow and red annoy green. If we waited till my turn, we'd have to hope that Marty draws some other coloured cards and helps me by giving me the lettuce, and I can use both of these and get rid of both of his stress. Even if he takes somebody's order, he's going to annoy somebody. I think he's just going to get some more ingredients. I think he is going to grab some meat and hope to get some eggs. No eggs. Okay, let's get rid of some duplicates here. Let's just leave him with that for now. He draws 3 more cards. My event. Let's see, row 3 activates. So where are we? Is anybody leaving happy? Let's see, the fox is leaving happy. The badger's ready to order, but this badger is still waiting because we didn't serve him. We should have served him. What should have happened is Marty should have used a card to, you know, that would aggravate him a bit, but I would use 2 badger cards, which would calm him down. He would have left the restaurant with 1 star. That still would have gone on there, so we still would have lost. But I think that the serving of 6 badgers would have counteracted that. I'm not sure. I think we may still have lost. Either way, we've lost now. So I didn't do a particularly good job here, but I hope that shows you, the interaction between the players in this, and you really have to keep an eye on what's going on in this. So that was Forestaurant. So if you'd like to hear what I think, then you can click the card in the corner there. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you for the next game. Bye, everyone.